All right, so let's start. Good morning to you all once again. It's another wonderful morning, and as we used to do, it's a TA session, and this particular session is a combination of understanding fundamental analysis or market sentiment with TA. So it is important for us to do this because I've always been saying trading is 90% about understanding the sentiment of the market, and traders make decisions based on market sentiment, and market sentiment can only be realized when proper fundamentals are organized or well structured in the market. That is the reason why it is important for us to learn some of these sessions. In as much as we are learning, let me put this information across that whatever thing that we are learning in the market, it's free and we are not paying for it. Whatever knowledge we are gaining here is free and we are not paying for it. Do not allow anyone. The best thing you can ever have for yourself is to learn and understand the market and make decisions according to your own will. The best thing you can ever have for yourself is to learn and understand the market and make decisions according to your own words, your own wills. Yeah, and those are the moments that you begin to feel better as a trader because you begin to feel you are making the right decision for yourself and no one is telling you what to do, and you always do what you want to do because you've learned and understood what to do, right? And sometimes the tragedy is that once you keep growing, you may face a lot of challenges that are not concerned to trading, but we call them they are catchy snipers. Okay, they are catchy snipers. They grab you, they tell you, bring money, we will do this for you, bring money, we will do that for you. Some years back, there was a gentleman who told there is a boat that produces signals. There is a particular crypto boat or a particular boat that produces signals. And I told you, hey, my friend, the boat does not control the market. So the most important thing that you have to do is get the understanding of the market, get the concepts, and then get your royal kill to trade. Now, as it stands, even if royal kill company decides to analyze the market, they will never get things 100%. Okay, royal kill as a company, if they decide to analyze the market themselves, they will never get things 100% because at the end of the day, the market is still market, and whatever that happens in the market goes beyond a particular company or an individual, right? That is the reason why I personally, as a person, I prefer the fact that the boat is there and we are to make decisions to align with what we want the boat to do, right? So I want you to understand one thing. Do not let anyone outside there to tell you, bring money and I'll give you the perfect signals. Bring money. The best signals you can get is what you've been able to read, understood, and what is making you to make the right decision for yourself, right? So please, let's be cautious outside there because there are a lot of catchy snipers. They will always steal your peace. They will take your money away, and they will never deliver the right result for you. The right results can be delivered if you yourself you learn and you understand the market and you are making the right decisions, right? So whoever comes in your DM to tell you there is a boat that produces signals, there is something that will help you to get better signals, just be very careful. Know that these early mornings and early times you are waking up to join Zoom meetings is to perfect you and learn. Now, if you are to depend on something that is giving you signals in addition to you using your bots, then what is helping you to make progress, right? Learn, understand the market, and make good decisions. That should be the habit of a trader. And mind you, over here, our focus is not just today, but our focus is to build consistent knowledge to ensure everyone can grow with time, right? In the near future, you'll be the one to be here. Someone is saying, check your network. The near future, you'll be the one to be here teaching, and the knowledge you've gained will help you to impact. The knowledge you've gained will help you to make good decisions in the market. So let's keep learning, and I believe learning will help us to grow far and better. Am I loud and clear? Someone is saying, check your network. If you can hear me, give me one in the chat. If you can hear me, give me one. Let me know. Brother, you want to frustrate me this morning, eh? So, if there is no noise, then I guess you have to check your end to see the problem. If there is no noise, then check your end to see the problem. All right, so let's proceed. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. Now let's proceed. Yesterday we talked about CoinMarketCap. We did the introduction and some key areas which can also help to do what impacts our trading journey so far as entire trading is concerned. And whatever we are learning here is not for only sports and futures trading. Listen, whatever we are learning here is not for only sports and futures trading. It's not for only just a limited part of trading, because we did not give limited information. We give you unlimited information, which is so packed and depth as at the end of the day, wherever you see yourself as a trader in every part of the market, you'll be able to trade, be it fundamentals or technical or sentimental, which is so awesome, right? So this morning we are still focusing on the session on the CoinMarketCap. As previously we've stated or discussed about CoinGlass, which is awesome, and I've seen a lot of traders using CoinGlass in addition to other combination with other indicators to make nice decisions in the market, which is producing awesome results. Which simply means when we continue to learn in such manner, to boost our confidence in the market. So using CoinMarketCap, it may help us to be able to first, maybe if you're a futures trader, we may be able to know where liquidity exists, where market volume exists, and where the more the volume in the market, that is where liquidity also exists. So we may be able to identify areas where liquidity in the market exists for us to make firm decision. So as spot traders, and it is important for spot traders because listen, there have been so many times some of you, your coin has been delisted. Your coin, you traded particular coins that you had no idea about, and even you are hodling coins that you were not supposed to hodl. It's because you lacked the fundamentals about the coin, and because you are lacking the fundamentals, you only proceeded to do the technical analysis on that coin. And I'll keep telling you that technical analysis alone cannot hold you in the market. If you really want to sustain long in the market, then learn to combine both, that is fundamentals to technical, right? And the basis of the market is fundamental. So in crypto, your success depends on fundamentals, not technical. In crypto, let me tell you this, in crypto, your success in the crypto industry depends on fundamentals first, and then second, technical. So if you are the type you only focuses on technical without knowing how to blend technical and fundamentals at the same time, you would always find yourself wanting. Because when something is to change in the market, when an asset is to be delisted, when an asset is subdued to pump and dump, technical can never identify those issues to you. But it is fundamental that can help you know the nature of the asset. Either it is subdued to manipulations or not. Because you follow the team, you look at the team, you look at the circulating supply, look at the total supply of the assets, you look at the fully diluted market cap, and do thorough research about the particular assets, look at the project nature or the team behind it. Then you realize the nature of the asset. This asset can be good, it may be bad. before you intend to make a fixed decision about trading on that particular asset. Which simply means if you are a trader and you don't give a, any them to um, fundamentals, it may always affect your technical decision, because technical, you just proceed to make the decision based on certain analysis. And like I told you the previous time, every candle you see, every single candle that you see in the market, maybe you see this particular candle today, you see this particular candle today, this this candle that you see opening here or closing there is as a result of a trader's what sentiment. It's as a result of traders sentiments. They are failing, and the failing of a trader behaves around his fundamentals, right? The feeling and then the behavior of a trader that will push him or that will trigger him to invest in this particular coin, which will boost these candles. It's as a result of the fundamentals. So technical happens because of what? Of fundamentals. And it is the fundamental that changes the sentiment of the trader. I, I don't know if you get it. Do you get it? It is the fundamentals that will change the sentiment of the trader. And immediately the sentiment of the trader changes, this candlestick will begin to reduce or will increase. I don't know if you understand the analogy. So the fundamental first, then the fundamentals will change the sentiment of the trader. Either he should buy, he should remove his money, or he should add more money. Do you get it? And it is that fundamentals that will impact the sentiment, and then the sentiment will bring in this decision of more buyers or more sellers or less sellers. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. If you understand that, give me one and let me know if you understand what we are talking about. If you understand that, give me one and let me know if you understand what we are talking about. Mhm. If you understand, give me one and let me know if you understand what we are talking about here. Very well. Very well. You see, so sometimes a trader gets liquidated, and the fun thing is you get liquidated and you don't even know what happened. Yes, because a trader or someone took time to understand the fundamentals and realize that no, this is a dirty coin. Let me go and remove my money. So his sentiment changed at the moment. That is called, maybe the person began to fear. Fear entered him, or someone also is like, okay, the coin, from what I've realized, the coin is too good. Let me add more money. So his greed increased. That's the reason you call it fear and greed index. So while someone is panicking to remove his money, fear happens. And then while someone has also seen the opportunity to add more funds, greed increases. So you can never have a technical analyst and ignore fundamentals and sentiment at the same time. And fundamentals and sentiment work hand in hand, right? So you see a trader, you have no idea about fundamentals, you have no idea about sentiments, and you proceed to make decisions in the market. It's a joke. It's a joke. You just analyze for nothing, because at the end, when the fundamental traders begin to change their decision because they've seen what is happening in the market, you will find yourself fumbling with your technicals. You will find yourself fumbling with the technicals. Hope that is clear. Hope that is clear. So today, let's proceed. So over here on CoinMarketCap, like we said yesterday, we introduced part of it, and you'll be able to see different performance of the coins. So over here, when you get to coins, like we said yesterday, you may be able to see the performance of cryptocurrencies from top 100 to the top 100 cryptocurrencies on the CoinMarketCap. You'll be able to see them, and see their nature, how they behave as well. So today we shall take them one after the other. And then, so for instance, let's see Bitcoin as an example, and we shall take different coins. Okay, so when it comes to Bitcoin, for instance, we have the overview of lot of Bitcoin. So ideally, the overview may start from how you want to view the coin, the general insights about about Bitcoin presently, that is with today, or within a short period of time, that is either 1 hour. You can see that an hour, 24 hours, 7 days, 30 days, 90 days or more, right? So we take our time to go through the overview of the coin. Now let's scroll down. These are parts areas that I want us to um focus on, and these are the areas that immediately you begin to do what, ignore such areas, it creates a lot of challenges for you. Immediately you begin to ignore, it creates a lot of challenges for you. So personally, as a trader, if you want to trade, the first thing that you have to consider is the market cap. The first thing that you have to consider is the market cap of the coin, right? And like we said yesterday, we said when we talk of the market cap, that is the current price times the circulating supply. The current price of the coin multiplied by the what? By the circulating supply, right? And yesterday, as we said in our discussion, we said when we talk of the circulating supply, that is the total supply of the coin within a short period of time. Who is writing my screen? Please stop doing that. Okay, stop. Maybe you are not aware. Put a stop to that. All right. So the first thing that the trader should consider before even, don't think about the price. Think about the market cap. Hmm? That is the reason why when you go back, you see that SRP is third on rank as compared to Solana because of what? Of market cap. So investors invest in coins, traders invest in coins first considering the market cap. The next thing that traders consider is what? Is the trading volume. The next thing traders consider is the trading volume. And the more trading volume, the more liquidity in the market. So this morning we shall look at how maybe liquidity appears in the market, and it is important because every trader focuses or would like to focus on where liquidity does not exist, right? Every trader would like to focus on where liquidity does not exist. So for you to be able to understand some of these things, first understand the market cap and then also the trading volume of the coin. If it's happened that is, if you're a futures trader, these things matters a lot. Now, if it happened that you were a spot trader, then even all these things would really matters to you. All these ones will really does what matters to you as a spot trader. And ideally, you may either hodl a coin or decide to be traded on the spot market or the futures market, which is important. So over here, let's come here. So first, let's look at the maximum supply of a coin. So we have the market cap, the trading volume, and I've always been saying this. If you want to see an asset with a high trading volume, or if you want to enjoy liquidity in the market, if you want to see where liquidity exists, that is mostly assets with at least a minimum of 1 billion. A minimum of 1 billion trading volume, right? An asset with a minimum of 1 billion trading volume, that will tell you that, of course, at there is there is liquidity. But mostly, if let's assume you are a futures trader, Mostly liquidity exists in three different forms, to which I may take time to explain, considering the market cap and then also the trading volume. So we have small cap, mid cap, and then also assets with large cap. So if you are trading either on the spot market or on the futures market, you must consider the market cap. And in considering the market cap, ask yourself, is that particular asset having a small cap or a medium cap or a large market cap, right? And how do you know that a coin is having a small cap, or how can you identify that this coin is having a small cap or a mid cap? Now, a small cap value from maybe less than 200 what million, 200 million. When you see all assets below this limit, that is, they having their market cap is very less, right? The market cap is very what? Is very less. So some of these assets like this, you may see them and liquidity are very slow to are very low in moving, right? Then you also have what you call the mid cap. So with mid cap assets, maybe 2 million plus to maybe 1 billion. So asset, if you want to identify assets with good cap, maybe in the good may start from maybe 200 million plus to maybe 1 million, sorry, 1 billion market cap. So that's the reason why Bitcoin happens to be the highest rank on the cap. So if you don't understand today, you know, right? Then classifying assets with large market cap. Assets with large market cap starts from 1 billion plus. Those are the assets with large market cap. And if you want to trade, maybe you are a spot trader, or you, as a spot trader, maybe you love to hodl coins. Don't go and hodl meme coins. Don't go and hodl meme coins with the expectation that it will give you 10x or 20x. Yes, if it happens, they give you fine. But for the security of your funds, consider assets with what? With large market caps. Consider assets with large market cap. So when you come to market cap, let's go back. We'll go back. Okay. So over here, let me see. Very good. Now, this is the reason why, these are the reason why you can see some of these things like SRP. So consider this some of the assets and then their market cap here. So look at BTC, Ethereum. It's a very large market cap of 533.5 billion. We said it starts from a large market cap starts from 1 billion. Large market cap starts from 1 billion. So look at SRP, 173 billion, USDT, BNB, Solana. Look at them. So that is the reason why you can see these assets are arranged on the highest rank because of their market cap, starting from what? A minimum of 1 billion, right? So if you are the type you love to invest in cryptocurrencies, never despite their market cap and then trade them just like that. No, you have to first consider these things, and it is the market cap of these coins that impacts or give more traders confidence, investors confidence to trade on them, right? So you look at the assets, scroll down, you look at the assets, look at the reason why money continues to flow in some of these assets because of the out of the market cap, right? So you look at those assets with less market cap, you can see maybe 2 million, 200 million. Yeah, in those there are some of them with less, which is less than 200, and then those mid caps may have like 200 million plus, so maybe 1 billion. Those are the assets with mid market cap, that is medium, right? They're in the middle of the cap, and, they are good enough. So when you begin to dangling and then humble your life on assets with what do you call, with um a million, or let's say 500, maybe 500 is too high, 100 million cap or anything, you are just dangling your money. And you should understand that anything goes, anything does what, anything comes. So instead of you trying to dangle money on certain coins that at the end of the day you may not even see their future and stuff, you just ignore them, right? Anyway, so over here, just assume, let's take any of these any of these assets. So NI is here with 5 billion market cap, right? So let's look at it. Mm, all right. So we have ENA with a market cap of what, of 5 billion. Now a trading volume of what? A trading volume of 773.2 million. Now trading volumes matters a lot because that is what identify the 24-hour liquidity stock in the what, in the market. Trading volume matters because that is what gives you the courage to know the 24-hour liquidity flow in the what, in the market, right? And without liquidity, so if you want to see where liquidity exists, first you must consider the market cap, second you must consider the volume. So anytime you want to trade, some of the things that should never escape you is what is trading volume. Now a coin with a daily trading volume of 1 billion, a coin with a daily trading volume of 1 billion would surely have a highly what liquidity. A coin with a daily trading volume of what, of 1 billion will surely have a high liquidity. And when we talk of liquidity, that is how buyers and sellers runs through the market. So if within a period of 24 hours, this is the trading volume of that particular coin, that should tell you that traders are so, traders fancy it and people do trade on that particular coin, right? So instead of you rushing to the village and then getting an asset with 100 million or even 100,000, follow those one with the volume. So look at the volume, that is 773 point or 2 million. Then a week trading volume starts from what? From 500. 500. So you go through, let's just any of your assets that you are trading, okay? Any of the assets that you are trading on. Let's go back. Let's look at some of any of the assets at all that you are trading on. Take your time and look at the trading volume within a day. Okay, let me change it to all. So any of the assets at all, let's take it and look at it, have observation of it. So if you look at this particular asset, at least the trading volume is okay, that is 11 million. So a minimum trading volume starts from what? That is an asset with less liquidity. The trading volume starts with 500k, 500k trading volume. So anytime you begin to see some of these things, it should tell you the liquidity is low. there is a small order that passes through the market on that particular asset. And all these things are important to consider so far as trading is concerned, because you can never ignore trading volume and talk about liquidity. So if we want to trade, we traders observe where liquidity exists. Investors observe where liquidity exists. That's where they trade. And wherever there is liquidity, there is money, right? If you understand that, give me one in the chat. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. If you understand that, give me one in the chat. All right. All right, let's proceed. Let's proceed. Okay, so let's go back. So any of the assets at all that you want to know how liquidity is flowing, first checking your volume and then understanding how it does what it works. It will really help you. So let me not forget to talk about. Now let's look at the maximum supply. Now when we talk of a maximum supply, every single asset that we do trade, okay. So the person requesting for using the pointer, I guess you are okay now. The maximum supply, okay. Now every single token that we trade have both circulating supply, total supply, and then what a maximum supply in the market. So actually, when we talk of a maximum supply, that is the maximum tokens the projects would ever have. So totally looking at this particular asset, their maximum supply so far, that is what they can be able to release. That is 10 billion, 10 billion IOTX. That is what they will be able to what they have their maximum so far in the market is 10 billion. Now, why are these things important, especially with total supply, maximum supply, and then also circulating supply? Why are they important? Because when you have this coin, when you know all these things, they help you to know either the coin would fly away early or not. It is important for you to know this. Some coins, if you have no idea about their total supply, their maximum supply, and then also there's the circulating supply, and you are investing in them, one day you just wake up to see that the coin is to be delisted. You see, all these to be delisted coin that we do see them with time. It happens. You see, it happens because you take your time to get back to the total supply, the circulating supply of the coin, then the maximum supply. You realize that no, things are not working as it's supposed to be. Things are not working as it's supposed to be, right? So actually, when we talk of the total supply, over here you can see it is 9.44 billion, right? 9.44 billion IOX. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, right? And when we talk of the total supply, that is the total mhm. So both the locked and then the unlocked token in that particular asset, that is what gives you the total supply of the coin. So maybe as we scroll down, we will see the locked and then the unlocked token. So the asset that we are presently trading, and then the one that has been locked in the token by the company or by the team, is what we term it as the total supply. So either both the locked one and then the one which is being traded gives up the total supply of the coin, right? And it is important because sometimes a coin will be locked, some too will be traded, both the locked and then the unlocked. So we trade the unlocked, and then the locked is also meant for the team. Now, when the locked is also unlocked, it add up more with more liquidity. Listen, when the locked is also unlocked, it add up more liquidity. But the fact is that when mostly when project owners begins to unlock all their assets, all their tokens, it's two things. Either they are adding more money to what is existing, or they want to fly away. It's either they are adding more funds to the token, or they want to do it fly away. So mostly what a lot of traders do is that, you see, that's the reason why sometimes you'll be trading a coin, the next year, the next month you come, and then the coin is refusing to rise. Maybe you've not checked the amount of token that has been unlocked in addition. That's when you realize that that's the main reason why your coin is not flying, it's not moving, right? So one, immediately a coin is locked, immediately it is unlocked, the locked part of it is unlocked again, most traders begins to sell out what they have because they've made profits, right? Most of them begin to do it, to sell out what they have because they've made what? They've made profits. That is the reason why it is important for you to take your time to get the total supply. So you look at the total supply today, you look at the maximum supply, and it is fair. You look at this particular one, this is the maximum supply. So let me cancel this. Let me clear up this first. So this is the maximum supply, and then this is the total supply, which is fair. So 10 billion, and then also their total supply is what is 9.44 billion, which is fair, right? Yeah. So let's go back. Now let's look at markets. So over here on the on CoinMarketCap, every single asset that you are trading on. So come to markets, okay? This is markets. When you get to markets, may be able to know either you are trading on spot or on future. So this is spot, this is future derivatives. So I've explained what you mean by derivatives to you yesterday. When you come here, you may be able to see the assets, the exchange that it can be traded, and then the trading volume. The trading volume. Huh? The trading what? The trading volume, which is also important. So I've explained how the value you should expect in a particular coin on a daily trading volume. So look at it. This is the 24-hour volume. This is the liquidity, right? So sorry. Depending on the asset that you want to trade on, then the particular exchange. Every exchange have different liquidity. So you look at this particular IOX IOTX/JPY on Binance. This is the liquidity that flows in it, and then this is the trading volume, right? That is the trading volume. So you look at it that way. So always it is important, once you keep trading, you should never neglect the trading volume and also the liquidity as well. Okay, let's go back. Now, so over here, let's look at the exchanges. Good. Let's look at the chains. The CoinMarketCap. Let's look at the chains on the CoinMarketCap. Now, there are mostly two categories of cryptocurrencies. There are two categories of cryptocurrencies. You have what you call coins, and then also tokens. Coins and then tokens. Now, coins are different thing, and then also tokens are also different. Now, basically, in cryptocurrencies, when we talk of coins, okay, there are those, we may call them utility projects, right? Like Ethereum, Tron, Solana, Arbitrum, Polygon. They are all classified as coins. That is, those coins that are built on their own projects. They have their own blockchain. Okay, blockchain or projects, they are built on their own projects. Now, these tokens are mostly built on the blockchain of this particular coins, right? So when you take Ethereum, for instance, you have the Ethereum ecosystem. So immediately you hear of Ethereum ecosystem, most of those particular coins have been built on the Ethereum ecosystem, or those tokens were built on the Ethereum ecosystem. So some of these projects, Tron, where about 15 projects have been built on the Tron ecosystem. About 76 projects has been built on the um, Solana ecosystem. So you see, the reason why, for instance, in altcoin season, the reason why people will advise you that when you see Ethereum pumping, you can begin to trade utility tokens under Ethereum. Why? Because all those tokens that have been built on Ethereum, most of them would also begin to see market fluctuation, which is market pump, and liquidity will begin to flow in most of them because investors will now get closer to Ethereum. Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning? Right? So most investors get the love for Ethereum or projects under Ethereum. So there are some traders, they only trade tokens under Ethereum. They never trade tokens under Solana or BSC or Arbitrum or Avalanche. So sometimes you may think you are trading. If you are trading, consider if you hold a coin or if you are trading a particular coin, ask yourself, is it a token or it's a utility project or maybe a coin, right? So you have to take it and then get to know all those things. So these are a few of them. Let me see, about 50, right? We have about 50. Okay. So look at Phantom. And Phantom, I know Phantom is one of the people's projects. I call it the people's projects. A lot of people love Phantom a lot. Yes, a lot of people love Phantom. Okay, so you see, when you come to, for instance, when you click on Ethereum, in total, about amount of what that has been locked, that is the total value locked so far in Ethereum based on all these projects that you can see here. So you can take your time. Let's assume LDO, this wizard and witch and wizard coin. LDO. You can take your time, you look at the trading volume, the circulating supply, since the maximum supply is not given yet. Then also there is one thing that I forgot to talk about whilst we trade. There's one thing I forgot to talk about. Look, if you are trading, you should never neglect this. You should never neglect these two things. The all-time high and then all-time low. You should never neglect some of these things. And this thing really matters on the spot market. This thing really matters on the spot market. That's why I told you that you cannot just jump to go and trade without on doing your technical analysis without considering some of these things. You see, some assets just scam people by rising very high and then all of a sudden it dumped very low. And if you look at the all-time high and the all-time low, you check out the distance, realize that it took it very long time to get there and it has never intended to get there again. Even though it is in the market, but it has scammed people already. Some of these things we never understand. So you consider the all-time high and then the all-time low of what? of some of these coins. So where it started and how it's going so far. Right? Very good. And you look at the total supply, that is 1 billion. 1 billion LDO that has been supplied, which is very great. Which is very great in the market, right? Yes. Are we learning? Are we learning? Are we learning? Let me know. Are we learning? Yes. Yes, the meeting is being recorded. Don't worry. Yeah. Very good. All right. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. So you see, it's always good to build confidence in the market. And before you can build your confidence in the market, you should never lack understanding about some of these things because they really matters a lot in your trading. It really matters. So either a coin is a token or either it's a coin or it's a token, and you take your time to get to know more about it. Mm, right. So you check the ecosystem that you are trading on, either the Solana ecosystem or you are trading on Ethereum ecosystem or Avalanche or any ecosystem that you find yourself trading. You should be well informed of that. So that's the reason why you are seeing chains. So the chain coins, that is the blockchain coins, and then also they are tokens. The blockchain, and then also they are tokens, right? Very good. And then the next thing, let me see the categories. Very good. Now, over here, categories of cryptocurrencies. It is very, very important. Look, don't limit yourself in trading. Don't limit yourself. Let me see. Let me stop sharing. Don't limit yourself in trading. If you really want to be a profitable trader, you don't need to limit yourself. It will really help you. And that is the reason why all these sessions are being organized. So don't limit yourself in what in trading. When you come here on categories, okay, categories, we have different categories of what of cryptocurrencies. We have different categories of what of cryptocurrencies, to which you should be familiar with them. And I will talk about few of them here. So for instance, we have the rehypo dedicated cryptocurrencies. We have the memes. Some of them have been arranged based on so real world assets. Then gaming, AI, and big data. Let me see. I'm looking for made in US coins. All right. So in a way, most of these assets are categorized based on their user case. Okay, based on their user case. So if you are the type you love trading on meme coins, we'll come to memes. Categories of memes that you will see here. So most of the assets may be of memes. So if you want to know the different types of meme that you are trading on, you can come here, you click on. So go back. Let me go back. So just click on this, click on meme. Okay. When you come to categories, search for memes, and then check on the different categories of memes. So you can come here, your asset that you are holding so far, check, come here and check if it is a meme coin or not. So the last time someone was asking, how do I know if I'm trading on meme coin or not? So just come here, come to the categories and scroll through to see if your coin is a meme coin or a different project. And mind you, it may be maybe a made in US coin or real world assets and yet find itself to be a meme coin. So don't worry, right? Okay, so memes, then let me see. For real world assets, WLD, W, sorry, Okay, so real world assets. Real world assets. Now, this is one of the prestigious assets in the world, and a lot of people fancy it a lot. A lot of people fancy it. So let's look at real world assets. So over here, most of these tokens are or assets are so that people don't joke with them at all. And as you can see, for instance, Link. You see, Link is one of the coins that you can even put it on cycle. Link is one of the coins that you can even decide to put it on cycle, both on the spot or on futures market, and it will be profitable for you enough. Avax, Excelon, HBAR, Undo. All these are assets that you can decide to put them on what on cycle to trade, and then you'll be making profit without any stress. And think about the listing forget, right? And these are what we call them the real world assets. Most of them are tokenized to solve real world problems. So you can come here and get to know more about most of these real world assets. This is where this particular asset also happens to find itself. You see, that's the reason why I just believe maybe one day this asset will just rise back, but I can tell. You see, look at these assets. How many of you remember this particular asset? How many of you remember this asset? OM, that is mantra. Mantra. How many of you remember this asset? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. OM. Let me see if you do remember OM. Let me see if you do remember OM. Mm, you're right. So now, when we talk of a coin, okay, that is an asset that is built on its own blockchain, and then also a token is built on the ecosystem of what of a blockchain on a different blockchain. So a token is built on a particular blockchain based on what on a coin. Then also a coin is built on its own what blockchain, right? So a coin owns its own blockchain. A token is built on the blockchain of a particular coin. That is what we mean. All right. So OM. Let's look at OM. Now, there is one particular reason why I still believe in OM, though not much, because it's not for me. But OM got to a point that it's supposed to be delisted. From its all-time high was 9 USDT. Today the price is around 0.216. The price around this region 0.216, and it was the all-time high was around $9. You get it? It seems they said it was hacked or something, right? But looking at the circulating supply, that is 1 billion, and then also the trading volume 53 million. 53 million. It's low. It's low, but it's not bad. 53 million, it's not bad, right? Then the market cap too, it's okay. Looking at the daily trading volume, even though the present state of OM is not appealing, does not appeal to be good, but it's not bad. The trading volume of 53 million, it's okay. Anyway, so that is it. Now, at any point in time, every trader can take time to study about a particular coin. And that's the reason why it is important for you to glance through and understand how the coin market cap does what operates. So, for instance, let's get here about the coin. Let's get here about the coin. Yesterday we did part of this about the what about the coin. So, mm, about the coin. Whatever thing that you want to know about any cryptocurrency assets, either they are white paper. And when we talk of the white paper, that is the roadmap of the what of the project, what it intend to do. So you take your time, you can. So let's tap on the white paper. Very good. So you take your time to read about the white paper of the project. Mantra is what is strategically positioned as layer one blockchain, purpose built on Cosmos SDK for tokenization of real world assets. Its fundamental mission is to bridge the chasm between traditional finance and decentralized finance by offering a robust blah 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 blah. So um you glance through to see the white paper of the project. Glance through to see the white paper of the project. Yeah. Mm. And the most another important thing is the community. And never ignore. Look, let me tell you this. If you really want to stay profitable in the market, okay, on a particular asset, never ignore um the communities. Okay. So for instance, Twitter, Telegram, this particular social media handles on such an asset, you don't need to ignore them. So just join the community and always you see how people feel about if it's on X or formerly Twitter, you'll be able to meet a lot of investors people who also invest in that particular coin. And also on Telegram too, you'll be on the Telegram platform and then receive more updates on that asset. And it really favors a lot. It helps a lot. In fact, it boosts your confidence to see the assets you are trading, people's comment about it, and their decision, their sentiment. It really helps a lot. Right. Now, the next thing that I'll talk about that will be before a futures trader, and maybe um I'll take time and bring this session to an end. I would like to use the web page. I would like to use the web page. So if you are a futures trader, if you are a futures trader, one of the things that can help you as a futures trader is this. One of the things that can help you as a futures trader is this. To be able to enjoy the coin market cap. To be able to enjoy the coin market cap. These are the few things that you can do. Very good. Now, if you're a futures trader and you want to enjoy coin market cap, aside all whatever that we've discussed from yesterday to today, aside all that we've discussed from yesterday to today, maybe one you can consider assets. You can make your selection based on market cap and then also trading volume. So first, the assets you prefer to trade on them should be based on one, market cap, two, trading volume. So anytime you are trading, listen, anytime you are trading, you sort coins based on market cap and then also trading volume. You get it? You sort coins, and I explained to you that your cap and then the trading volume depends on three things. All right. Right. So In this case, we said we have low cap, mid cap, and then also large cap. So if you are the type you prefer to go by low cap, then you can sort assets by their low caps. If you are the type you want to trade by mid caps, then you can sort assets by their mid cap, in that order, right? Very good. Now, the next thing is the volume. You can also sort coins by by their trading volume. That is another way. The next thing that I want to talk about as a futures trader, which can also benefit you a lot, first is trending coins. Trending coins. Trending coins. If it happens you don't know what to trade, you don't have any coin to trade, come to CoinMarketCap, consider a particular asset, and then also click on the filter. So click on first click on trending, right? And when you click on trending, this is trending. For the sake of those who can't see, this is trending, right? When you click on trending, we have all. So either the top 200 trending assets or most traded on chain. So just click on all. Yeah. After that, you are going to see this. You're going to see the time frame here. Check either within the 24 past 24 hours or 1 hour. So consider 1 hour. Within the past 1 hour, these are the most trending assets. Okay, these are the most trending assets. So now an asset may be trending positively or negatively, or negatively. So after getting this concept, for instance, look at an NMR. This asset called NMR. It is one of the daily coin. Today it will dump, tomorrow it will pump. Today it will dump, tomorrow it will pump. As if it said it's not correct. You see? So here is it. NMR is trending. And why is it trending? So just tap on it. Tap on it. Let's see. What's happening? Okay. So just tap on it. The fit asset on the mark that is trending. So look at this. So they said why NMR price is what is up today. Just take your time, read. So over here, it said the numeric was surged 21.5% in the past 24 hours, outpacing the broader crypto markets. That is blah 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 and continuing a bullish trend. So look at it. And why is it trending? Institutional demand. JP Morgan's 500 million fund commitment to. So you see, that's the reason why those on shorts, have you seen the reason why you are bleeding? Those on short on NMR, have you seen the reason why you are bleeding? Now, this is the reason why your short trade is still not sold. So then they said supply squeeze and then exchange reserves, technical momentum. So even if not for anything, when you come to technical momentum, you may be able to read and then surpass information about the technical aspect of also the market. So take your time, come to the technical momentum and look at it. They said NMR broke past the 38 Fibonacci retracement level rates. So you see, using the CoinMarketCap, not only will you be able to derive the fundamentals, but also the reason why it is causing surge in the price may be able to be known, even with certain indicators aligning with the market. So you'll be able to read this and then understand. So not listen. Over here, it has been compiled already, right? It has been compiled, not only the fundamentals, but then fundamentals based on what? Based on technical, which is indicators. So um, Fibonacci, MACD, RSI. Do you get it? Fibonacci, MACD, RSI. So if you are trading on futures or on spot, it may be a favorable decision for you because you may be able to understand the concept from both fundamental news impacting it and technical news driving promoting the momentum of that particular coin. Do you get it? You understand what I'm saying? Give me one in the chat. Let me know if you get it. Oh, phone is going off. If you understand what I'm saying, give me one in the chat. Give me one and let me know. One thing, take it again. Very good. Very good. So what we are saying is simple. Okay. What we are saying is simple. This is what we are trying to mean. Now, you want to trade. Okay. You don't know what to trade. You want to trade. You don't know what to trade. Just come to the CoinMarketCap. Come to the CoinMarketCap. Check on trending. Okay. Trending coins. Coin that has been trending for the past 24 hours or 1 hour. So when you come to trending, we have the time here. So click on it. We have coin that has been trending for the past 1 hour, 4 hours, or 24 hours. Coin that has been trending for the past 1 hour, 4 hours, or 24 hours. So just get the 1 hour. Get the what? Get the 1 hour. So tap on it nicely. Tap on the 1 hour. 1 hour. So let's click on it. All right. So you see, when you click on the 1 hour, you can see what is this. Let's go back. Okay. So when you come here, for instance, let's click on this particular asset. Let's click on this MTG. 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 Now, we needed to derive information here. Let's look at what we are getting. Let's go back. I want to explain something to you. So presently, this asset is trending. So let's click on BTC. I want you to understand something. Very good. Now we've derived the information. So after deriving the information, just come here. You can see this here. Why is BTC up today? Why is BTC up today? Why is BTC up today? So just tap on it. Now you may be able to get 3 different reasons why the coin is upward today, right? You may be able to get 3 different reasons why the coin is up today. First, you may look at the institutional policy momentum. So looking at the institutional view of the assets, BTC, why BTC is out today. Then technical breakouts. Then also market sentiment shifts. Do you get it? So these are 3 different reasons why the BTC as an asset is up today. So you take your time, you read through to add it up to your confidence level to why things are happening as it is. Now we saw a particular coin now. I want you to get something. We saw a particular coin now, so let's go back. Now, let's click on trending. Trending. Click on 1 hour. Okay. Let's click on 1 hour. Very good. Now look at this particular, the second one. This asset is called MTG. I don't know where it's coming from, but look at it. So you see, if you're a trader and you feel for your own good though. Look at this particular asset called, oh, just want to use the point, not happening. Look at the second one. Can you see? Look at the look at the market cap. Look at the market cap. It seems it's a recent asset. I don't know its source, but click on it. Let's click on it. I want you to read something. I want you to read something. Hmm. Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
Yes,
can you
we
hear me?
can hear you, please. We can hear you now.
All right. Oh, here's the network. All right, so let's proceed. Okay. Okay, so back to what we were discussing. So yes, so look at the MTG. I want you to look at something. Now, what do you see here? What do you see here? Let me use this. What do you see here? This is what we are talking about. So you see, they said MTG is not verified by CoinMarketCap. The logo and the social link are from third-party source. Please do your research to get verified. Use CoinMarketCap priority, right? So you see, a lot of coin may be existing. That is the reason why these lessons are important. A lot of coins are hot, may be existing, but they are not project that has been realistically been supported by the ecosystem, right? So let me see. There are so many assets, right? There are so many assets that when you see, so you see they've written caution, right? They've written caution, and there are so many assets like that in the crypto space that you always be careful of them. You always need to be careful of what of them. And whenever you are trading such coins or when you are investing in such coins, they are highly risky, and the probability that you may be turned to a gulf is very, very serious. So let's look at them. We have one asset called Mavi. So I guess this is it. So Mavi coin, okay, Mavi coin. So click on this. Very good. Now, when you come here, look at it. They said Mavi is not verified by what? By CoinMarketCap. The logo and the social link are from third-party sources. So please do your research. And looking at this, if you like, let's take time to. So let's do this. Click on liquidity change. You can see no data. Click on overview. Look, look at it. Net buy zero. Unique traders. So there is no tangible information on the market cap to verify for the trader to know that these are what is happening. Do you understand what we are saying? I don't know if you get the point. So it is always important. It is always important that you have to shine your eyes. You have to do what? You have to shine your eyes on the ecosystem, right? Because you may encounter a lot of such projects in the ecosystem. Look at it. Look, look at this. So first, look at this. Oracle Finance Network has undergone 1:1 swap from the old contract to new contract. For more details, please click. So over here, it's the same thing that is telling you, right? Even there for them, lucky for them, they have the plan and design here, right? So that is the exact thing. Go and check Trump coin, or go and check any of the assets like maybe Dodge and see if you see any of the red flags that will pop up here. No, you wouldn't see that, right? So that is the reason why it is important for you to be very careful of any asset that you do what you do trade on. That is the reason why it is important for you to check up on any asset that you do what you do trade on. Because if not, the next morning you wake up and you wouldn't see it appearing or existing what again. The next morning you wake up and you wouldn't see it appearing or what existing again. Because crypto scams are real. Crypto scams are what are real. And you need to shine your eyes. You need to open up and learn more so that you wouldn't fall victim of any of the prey that happens in the crypto markets. In as much as you are trading crypto, you have to do that, right? As much as you are trading crypto, you have to do it. You have to do that. So let me give you the opportunity to ask more questions. So if you are trading, the last part that I'll talk about is token unlocks. Token what? Token unlock. Then I guess if you have any question, you can also ask in the chat box before we bring the session to an end. Now we have tokens. progress, and then also next unlock. Now all these things are important, and then also the date that it will be what it will be unlocked. The date that it will be unlocked. So all these things are what are important in trading, like I'm saying. So if you're on a particular asset, you can take your time, go through to see when it will be unlocked. Now, one thing about token unlocked project is that if you don't know when that token will be unlocked, or if you have not taken time to see the locked and then the unlocked nature of the project, you may just be there and then you will see sudden spike in the market. Sudden spike. When you talk of spike, that is a crash. A crash. Because anytime an asset is unlocked, a token is unlocked. Okay, if a token is unlocked, what happens is that the early investors or the team will begin to sell their original assets, because now liquidity is coming to flow in the market. And when people begin to sell more assets, it will lead to the dump or the loss of the entire project focus, and that will be all. So always you need to monitor, especially if you have a particular trade that follows the same process. You have to just be sure of it and know how it goes, right? Before the next morning you wake up and nothing is there. All right. So I believe we will end here. We will end here. Let me see if you have any question. Let me see if you have any question. If you have any question, let me see. Let me know if you have any. Very good. It is important to trade with sense. Yeah, it is important. Very, very well. So yes, now we can hear. Okay. Yes. All right. So let me know if you have any question. How do you get unlocked? You are not the one to unlock the project. As you can see here, I guess my screen is visible. As you can see here, when you come to token, that is token unlocks. Okay. When you come to token unlock, you'll be able to see the name of the assets, and then also the progress, the percentage that is unlocked so far. Okay, so for instance, if you look at this 59.49 has been result is unlocked, it's on to the same as you can see. So you are not the one to unlock it, it is the team. The project developer will do what would decide on how and when to unlock the project. So the present one that we trade are those that has been locked. Sorry, I said, okay, sorry. What am I saying? So we have the locked and then the unlocked. So what we have now is the one that has been unlocked. So the one that we have present is what has been unlocked to us. Yeah. So you look at this particular project, and you get the concept what I'm talking about here. So 59.49 and then 65. All right. That is the progress. And then the unlocked. This is the unlocked token. 18.69 million APA. That has been unlocked so far. And then the date that was unlocked was so that is it. Yes, I'm tired. Let me see if you have any question. I'm feeling sleepy, more than sleepy. All right, so guys, so please, where can access past training? All right, so you have our YouTube channel, Royal K Revolution. Royal K Revolution. So go on YouTube, search for Royal K Revolution. Is it wise to trade up to top 20 coins only? Yes, that will be good enough. That will be good enough. Yes. So thank you so much, Kojima. God bless you. All right. So value. Thank you. All right, but it's possible to check this on CoinMarketCap when a signal is sent. By the time you check this, so you see, when it comes to checking up signal, a send signal on CoinMarketCap, it may be too late because the analyst analyze the signals before dropping them. So we are teaching or having these lessons to ensure that you make your own decisions before you analyze the coin. So some of these things that we are talking about, before you analyze the coin, you have to ensure you've done all this analysis before. That's the reason we call it fundamental analysis. So you have to ensure you personally you've done all this analysis before the trader, or you go to technical to analyze the coins. You see, so we don't technically analyze the coin before we do fundamentals. You must do the fundamental first before you proceed to do what? Analyze the coin technically. All right. So, good day and thanks for the training. Please, when your coin is on liquidate, what can you do to reduce loss of liquidation when your coin is on liquidation? All right. So, when you are on liquidation, it's either what can save you on liquidation is, that is, when you say liquidation, it's simply the fund is out. But when your coin is about to be liquidated, it's two things. Either you close the trade or you add more funds. The reason why people get liquidated is because of insufficient funds in the market. And if you want to save yourself, you need to have more funds in the market so that you can sustain your trade. All right. So why do we see buy next to some of the coins and not in others? Why do we see buying some of the coins? Let me check. So thank you always. So all right. So let me answer your question. Then can you explain what is volume and how volume matters in trading? So let me combine the two questions. All right. So um, 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 someone is saying buy. Let me see. I'm not getting where you saw the buy. Anyway, but that does not mean that you can buy, right? That does not mean that is where we don't buy assets on CoinMarketCap. We'll take notice of that. We don't buy assets on CoinMarketCap. Now, why does trading volume matters in trading? Volume. Why? Volume. Okay. Now, the coin with a high volume or volume spikes what we called liquidity. So, for instance, when you come here, we have the coin Bitcoin. We have the price and we have the volume. Okay, that is, this is expressed in percentages. This is expressed in what? In percentage. But then when you get the direct assets, you may see the total volume that has been traded within a day, within a period of 24 hours. And when we talk of the volume indicates that there are more liquidity on that particular asset. So for instance, when you take SRP, this is the trading volume within a period of 24 hours. That is 4.3 billion. 4.3 billion. And I said the minimum trading volume that spikes if you want to see that there are more liquidity. When you talk of liquidity, that is how buyers and sellers rank on that particular asset. So just like market, maybe you go to any market to buy something in a particular shop. When you enter the shop, there are more people on the woman trying to buy things. Some are buying, some are selling on for that same woman. That should tell you that the woman is having more what? Liquidity. Liquidity. Buyers and sellers are frequent. So when buyers and sellers are frequent, you may see that it will increase what we call a trading volume, right? And that trading volumes indicates that the liquidity is spiking high. It's high, right? And everyone would love to trade on assets with good what? Good liquidity. So just imagine going into a particular shop. One buyer would enter, then if you see another person again in that shop, it will be maybe 3 hours or 5 hours time, or maybe 24 hours time. It simply means that particular shop is having low liquidity, right? And the trading volume, her volume will go down as well. So I don't know if I've been able to explain the volume to you in a layman's sense. So always, if you want to trade and be making profits, you need to be considering assets with high volume. And volume spikes a lot, and volume tells a lot about the movement of the asset, right? So you can check it out here. And even on our previous sessions on CoinGlass, you can also identify trading volume on CoinGlass. Don't forget. So on CoinGlass, you can also identify trading volume on CoinGlass as well, especially if you are a futures trader. So let me see if I still remember what I thought. I'm feeling sleepy more than anything. All right, let me see if the network wouldn't. Okay, let's see. Let me see. No, this is not what we need. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So I guess go and watch the previous video. We talk about trading volume. Go and watch the previous video. We talk about trading volume. But I hope I've been able to explain that to you. Hope I've been able to explain to you. Hope it's well explained. All right. So can you explain what is volume and how volume matters in trading? Yeah. So that's what I just did. All right. So guys, I guess we will end here. We will end here. We will meet in the next session. We will meet in the next session. So let's end here. Thank you for being here with us this morning. God bless you and have a good day. All right. Love you all. Bye bye bye.